In other videos, you have mentioned something about the new golden age that we are currently entering. So for people who've maybe not watched or not really aware of what that might be, what is the new golden age, and will there be poverty in the new golden age?
Well, that is a great question. Well, two questions, the poverty aspect and the golden age. So it's been in the scriptures, been in the great books for thousands of years that the earth and humanity will finally shift. They'll shift out of war, out of poverty, out of competition, out of rape, out of murder, and live in a world which we are now calling high vibrational space, in terms of there'll be peace, there'll be understanding, there'll be compassion, there'll be kindness, there won't be ownership of anything. So the golden age is going to represent what the good books have all written about, heaven on earth. But when I say to people it's emerging and it's happening already, you're just not seeing it, they go, not in my lifetime. And I say, no, it's not going to be in your lifetime because you're not embracing it, you're not feeling it. But then they say, well, poverty is always going to exist on the planet. I said, it has up till now, of what has been recorded. However, what many people don't know about is that a system's already been created in terms of alleviating poverty and spreading prosperity and wealth to everybody. It's called the quantum financial system. And that quantum financial system has been created and designed by beings way beyond the earth. And it's going to be used as a system which is going to be fair, uncorruptible, and how you access it will be your high vibrational. So it's actually going to sense the system. It's going to sense your integrity. It's going to sense your consciousness. It's going to sense, and you will then work within that. Nobody's going to steal, so you don't need huge systems to control it, which is corruptible. You don't need anybody else deciding what currency is happening, because that's manageable and controllable other people. So this system is probably not known by too many, but it's going to become part of the new fabric of the new earth, where everybody's going to be prosperous, everybody's going to have abundance, and all sorts of trade, all sorts of creation, all sorts of economic endeavor is going to happen within the system. It's going to be uncorruptible. And it's going to be free, and it's also going to be made sure that it's full of integrity, and it's going to bring and support the peace and the kindness and everything and the benevolence on the planet. So for me, that's just awesome that is been set up, but it's been set up by beings working at not 3D level, where we all like fighting and possessing and competing and holding on to something. It's going to be a system that's going to be used for everybody who is at a higher level of consciousness, and it's going to create a space where everybody has access to prosperity, has access to finance, and then uses that for the greater good of the planet.
And there's a saying that goes, nothing changes if nothing changes. So would you suggest that there's a way to shift your mindset, shift your day-to-day, shift the way in which you do things or approach things in order to potentially welcome this when it does start to emerge fully?
Yeah, you can go onto the internet now and look at a zillion videos on expanding your consciousness, vibrating higher. But ultimately, how do you practice that? Go into the world, spread love, spread kindness, and see everybody as your fellow human being and part of humankind. And with that, the biggest question has always been, oh, what about finance and what about poverty and whatever? And that's going to be solved through the quantum financial system, which has been created by beings 9 dimensions more superior to us that we have probably never heard about and are hearing about now. And that system's already in place on this planet.
So it might be a big subject that we've just spoken about now. It might be quite difficult for people to let it sink in or to even accept it. And if you don't, that's also okay. It's absolutely fine. No one's forcing you or forcing anyone really. But then, just as Ronald has said, go out, share kindness, spread kindness, and be the positivity to welcome in the positivity.
Absolutely. Thank you.